Hello, my name's Evan, and welcome to EnglishZeal.com. Oh man, you're never gonna believe what happened at work today. So, this morning, I didn't hear my alarm, and so I slept in. And when I finally got out of bed, I get up and I look at the clock, and it was 8:30. And I'm supposed to be at work at 8. So, oh man, I'm just darting around my place, throwing on clothes and trying to eat at the same time. And by the time I finally got out the door, it was 8:50. And I didn't take a shower. My clothes were all wrinkled. I smelled and looked terrible, but whatever, I was late. So I jump in the car and just race there. And there was a fair amount of traffic, so by the time I got there, it was like 9:20. And so I get there and I kind of go in the side door, and I'm just praying that I can make it all the way to my cube without anyone noticing me. And, I get almost all the way there, and I'm making that last turn to get into my cube and sit down when my boss walks by. Oh my God. And she looks at me, she gives me this just snooty little condescending look, like she just caught me with my hand in the cookie jar. And she tells me she needs to see me in her office in 15. And so I just sit there at my desk and build myself up for a couple minutes before I finally just meander over there. Um, yeah, and as soon as I walk in the door, I get to her office. As soon as I walk in the door, she just starts laying into me. I mean, telling me how I don't work hard enough and how, one day 3 months ago I was late too. Oh my gosh. And I'm just sitting there steaming. But I keep my mouth shut like a good little boy. And yeah, then she starts saying that she's going to fill out a discipline form with HR. And, I feel my fist clenching up underneath the desk, but I'm still quiet. And finally, she says that she's going to need me to come into work the next couple of Saturdays to, how did she put it? Finish all the work that I was too lazy to do during the week. That was the last straw. I just snapped. I mean, I had been putting up with this shit for way too long as it was. I mean, I just got right in her face and just screaming at her, telling her how much everyone at work hates her. And, yeah, after that, I told her exactly where she could put her little HR form, too. And then I just walk out of her office and just slam the door behind me. Oh my God. I I would rather be homeless than work under that witch for one more day. And so when I left her office, I look out and I see everyone standing up, looking over their cubes, trying to see what's going on. And I just look over at all of them and just throw my hands up, say, "I'm free!" And then as I was walking out, I see all of them just kind of slump back into their cube, start hammering away at their keyboard. But, yeah, they're probably wishing they had the guts to do what I did. But, probably going to feel a little bit different tomorrow when it really sinks in that, I'm unemployed now. But for now, I feel like a winner. Thanks again for joining us here at EnglishZeal.com. If you want more information, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/EnglishZeal, or you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/EnglishZeal. Or if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or requests, you can send us an email at info@EnglishZeal.com. Thank you, guys.